Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of the Elusive Age Definitive Edition on Nintendo Switch. And we're playing the 3D version right now. We will play the 2D version a little later tonight. The search for the remaining orbs continues, and our heroes pay a visit to the peaceful fishing village of Honolulu. There, they seek out a fisherman named Kai at the request of his bride-to-be, a mermaid named Michelle. The men of the village are off trying to tackle her, and the parties sail to their aid before returning as guests of honor at a victory feast. Big Deke, Veronica, Jay, and Jade slip out of the banquet to try to find Kai. When they do, he tells them that Michelle's husband-to-be was his late grandfather, Kai Noah, and that there's something he wants to give them to her. He wants them to give her. When he leaves, he then leaves, telling the friends to meet him at Saikiki Beach. There, he gives them a veil that says that he says his granddad left behind. He asks Big Deke to give it to Michelle and explain to her that the man she's waiting for left the world long ago. Big Deke agrees, and the party set sail for the Strand once more in order to tell Michelle of her fiance's fate. But actually, what I was doing was finishing up subquests. That's crazy. It's crazy what you do that. I really wish we'd unlock fast travel, but that's not until a little while longer. All by itself. Hard to believe we've gone all this way. Let me do the door departure again. Let's find out. That's good to know. Really don't need to revisit that region yet. I guess it sort of breaks the story. Oh really, that's just a minor detail. Again, I really love the option that you have. You know, it's not just a random battle, random encounter. You can choose to fight, or you can choose to explore. You have that complete freedom. You know, it behooves you to fight, of course. So you should fight whenever you can. That'll raise your levels, get you golden experience, and help you increase your skills. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. You get back to it later if you want. I mean, there's a reason why this is the number one JRPG. They make a lot of smart decisions. Get a request from you? So that is time to travel to Tickington, have you? Very well, I'll have you there in just a second. Ah, but you'll need to record your journey. There we go, all done. Now let's hit. Now let's not have wasted any more time. Tickington, here we come. Welcome to Tickington, home of the Tockles. It's our duty to watch over the passage of time and ensure that it flows as it's meant to. Humans can't see us Tockles, so we tend to have a rare old time event when we visit the human world. You may not clock it just from looking, but we're a cheeky little lot who love playing pranks. Next time something strange happens and you don't know why, it might be a Tockle playing a trick. Oh, I live in a cat house. Man, that's awesome. Tockles have been dispatched to every corner of Erdrea to search for passwords. Should you clock one on your travels, be sure to say hello. Ooh, we've got lots to look at. In order to undo the damage that's been done to the sacred tomes, you'll need to find the Tockles who've been dispatched to Erdrea and ask them for their passwords. Once you've learned one, just travel to the place it unlocks, set time back to its correct course, by solving whatever problems you encounter there, and all will be well again. I am, of course, aware of the timing of all this may not be ideal. You do have a quest of your own, after all. Something tells me you might want to devote some time to that before worrying about us. You can trundle back here to Tickington when you have a moment to spare. Well, I have a moment, so let's go. Altar of legendary line are etched into the stone of the monument. The altar allows you to visit worlds from old adventure logs. Which would you like to visit? Munahan? Chateau Felix. Oh, which one did I do? Yeah, alright, well. Munahan. Ooh, it's full of puppies. Oof, oof. Door's locked tight. Thou wanderest who I am, perhaps? In truth, I am princess of the realm in which thou standest, fair Moonbrook. Alas, 'tis a realm much diminished, and evil witch named Hargon, a priest in the service of pure wickedness, did burn my home, the castle to the ground, and curse me to take the form of a dog. I found myself banished here to Munahan, where I did spend many a miserable day whimpering and whining it at my sorry fate. And then, wherefore I know not, the curse upon me was lifted, and the people of the town took on canine form in my stead. Truly, it seemeth that I bring disaster wheresoever I do roam. First the castle was destroyed, and now my curse has been inflicted on scores of innocents. Yet there may be a solution. I once heard tell of a spell from the time of mighty Erdrea. Sheen was its name, and it was said to be capable of lifting any curse. From what I have gathered, 'tis an incantation beyond my meager magical means. But were I to acquire an enchanted elixir known as magic water, I might perhaps eke out a single casting. This being so, I would humbly beg of you, bring me the draught of that ensorcelled liquid, that I might lift the curse that afflicteth the poor people of this town. Yeah, let's do it. That's what I'm here for. Thank you, kind stranger. Now, as to the precise nature of magic water, I know little save its name, mentioned in passing as it was in an ancient grimoire. But thou seemest a capable sort. I have little doubt that thou art more than equipped to find that which I require. Prithee, seek it out and bring it to me, that I might right this terrible wrong. To attempt the incantation known as Sheen, I shall need the enchanted draught known as magic water. Oh yeah, that's right. I've actually had magic water for quite some time now. Big D hands over the magic water. Lo, how beautiful it is! 'Tis almost a shame to use it, though use it I must. What sayest thou? Obtaining this wondrous liquid in thy world is a mere trifle? Just what manner of place is it that thou callest home? Nay, we must speak of such things another time. The townspeople can be suffered to wait no longer for the lifting of the curse that ails them. My magical powers are meager, but with this enchanted elixir at my disposal, they may just suffice. For that thou hast done for me, rest assured that thou hast my undying gratitude. Now let us pray that our efforts have not been in vain. The Princess of Moonbrook uses the magic water and succeeds in casting Sheen. The magical aura gathers around her before spreading throughout the entire town. Fie upon it, my powers alone will not suffice to banish this pernicious curse. Nay, I must needs take its wicked magic upon my own self once again. But if that is what it will take to deliver the people of Munahan from its clutches. The dog is looking at Big D contently. It appears to be holding something in its mouth. It receives a devil's tail. Oh, that doesn't seem like a terribly good end, huh? Hark! Canst thou hear a dog's faint howl floating upon the breeze? Is there not something curiously noble about its timbre? Noble, yet suffused with sadness. Prithee, stranger, wilt thou hear my sorry tale? I feared that I might mislaid my precious tombola ticket, only to find it had been cast rudely into a hole someone had dug in the mud. What manner of cur would do such a thing? I may wear a soldier's garb, but I am not but a wretched coward. I confess, when the disaster befell the castle, I did not stand and fight. Nay, I turned and fled for my miserable life. I dread to think what might now have become of the place. Oh, forgive me, princess, forgive me! 'Twas some years ago now, but I was once in the employ of the king of Middenheim. Hey, I worked as a humble maid up at the castle. Forgive me for sharing this with the unbidden, but verily there is something in thy mien, something that recalleth the prince of that place. I bid thee a warm welcome to Monaghan, friend. Ours is a town where none remain strangers for long. But we are not strangers. We have met before, have we not? But where? Forgive me, 'tis not a dream, perhaps I am. When I find the wretch who let their filthy hound roam my shop untrammeled, I shall give them a piece of my mind and a mighty clip about the ear. Prithee, canst thou perhaps enlighten me wherefore I am so abominably itchy? I dreamed that I did meet the princess of Moonbrook herself. 'Twas a dream, it was not. Verily, it felt as true to life as my talking to you now. Alas, her majesty did seem most downcast. 'Tis no surprise with what befell the castle. I can only pray that she escaped with her life. What manner of mischief resulted in my fine stock of weapons and armor being pitted hither and thither with bite marks? By the way, might thou be in the market for a chewed bucklet? What brigand broke in here and scattered my stock this way and that? The sorry world hath gone to rack and ruin. I have been known to nod off at times and in places not deemed appropriate, but never in all my life I awoken to find myself curled in a basket. Our inn hath a mightily strict policy on dogs. Ne'er shalt one set much a single paw across the threshold. This being so, canst thou explain the unpleasantness I have just discovered in one of the beds? No doubt it was the handiwork of that hound that wandered forlornly into town not so long ago. Well, by my troth, I shall not let this matter lie. Dog gave me for present. Seems fine to me. Doesn't seem appropriate that I would leave her a dog. I swept this entire church only yesterday, and now it is bespeckled with a veritable carpet of dog hair. What manner of ruffian would allow such a creature into this sacred place? What a dream I had, wherefore I know not, but I had become a mangy mongrel. Yeah, maybe you're still one, jerk. One thing that turned someone from a dog into a person? Wasn't that early in the adventure? I don't know if I can get to that region right now though. The words "altar of salvation" are etched into the stone. Erdrea's future home. Let's do that one. Yes. That Ortega fellow is supposed to be preparing for his big day, but where is he? Off gallivanting about the place on some foolish adventure or other. Why would anyone want to marry a man like that? No sooner will he slip the ring on his bride's finger than he'll be out the door on his next escapade. A slob like Ortega really shouldn't be thinking about getting married. He's so uncouth and boorish. He'd make his life a misery that there's nothing sure. No, he'd be doing the world a big favor by staying single and letting his bride-to-be find someone better. I'm dead against this wedding. It's a terrible idea. I mean, a horrible individual like Ortega really shouldn't be getting married. What if he has children? They might be even worse. Yeah, well, I mean, the guy's got a point. Ortega's as poor as a church mouse. I mean, look at the state of the armor he wears. And that sword. Well, it was the cheapest model I had, and that was years ago. I know money isn't everything, but but how he hopes to make a marriage work when he doesn't have 2 gold coins to rub together is beyond me. Well, you look like you're in the right mind at least. I wish I could say the same for everyone else around here. Sorry, you must be wondering what in the world's going on. I'm going on about. Let me explain. I'm all set to marry my beloved Ortega, but things have gotten a little complicated. All of my friends and neighbors were thrilled at the idea of our finally tying the knot. Well, they were until this morning, at any rate. Now they're all dead set against the idea. It seems suddenly no one's got a good word to say about my hubby-to-be, which makes absolutely no sense, as he's the most lovely, generous man you could ever hope to meet. I just don't understand. Everyone's known Ortega for years, and they've never had a bad word to say about him. They've lost their collective minds. Now, just between you and me, I suspect foul play. I've heard about this horrible curse, you see, which makes folks say things they don't really believe. But apparently there's a cure, a mysterious medicinal liquid known as befuddle drops, that can restore people to their senses. The thing is, I don't think I've got it in me to go looking for such a thing, and, well, you're the only sensible person I've met all day. Would you mind bringing me some befuddle drops? Please, pretty please? You will? Oh, thank you. I could tell you where one of these adventurous types who see all kinds of strange things on their travels, so you wouldn't just laugh at me. You're just like my Ortega. Now, all I know about befuddle drops is that they are found in the heavens, where the angels live, or so they say. As you'd imagine, I have no idea how you'd go about getting there, but I'm sure you'll think of something. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Okay, when anyone says, I'm sticking with my Ortega. He's a wonderful man who always goes out of his way to protect the weak and help those in need. By the way people are talking, I fear they're going to do something, do everything they can to stop us getting married. Please, I'm begging you, find those befuddle drops and bring me everyone back to their senses. Alright, well, it's gonna be a while before I get those. Bah! I can't believe all the nonsense they're talking about my boy. I raised him to be a fine, upstanding pillar of the community, and now all I hear is his name being blackened left and right and center. How can the wedding go ahead now? What kind of future awaits this poor woman if she marries my son? She'll be an outcast. I'll have to come back here with the befuddle drops. I do not have them right now. Let's see, the Rainbow Mines. Let's go. Rainbow rocks are extremely fragile. Handle with care. Boy, you over there, the rough-looking lad with the hair. Will you lend me an ear and listen to me sorry tale? Sure, you'll never believe what's happened to our precious rainbow rocks. It's no use, I can't begin to describe the horror. You're going to have to see it with your own eyes, so eh? All I know is that this mine is banjax entirely. Please, I'm begging ye, go and knock 7 shades of something out with whatever the devil's done all this and get our beloved mine back to normal. Maybe if you speak some English, I can understand. Thanks a million. Like I say, I reckon there's some awful creature or other down in the depths that's behind this bother. Give him a wallop and set everything right. Sure can be. I'm not exactly sure of the details, you understand? It happened all of a sudden, like. You'd be best to go and see what's occurring with your own eyes. What's that you say? Join ye? Huh, you daft? I mean, I'll stay here and pray for ye. That'll do the world good. Best of luck now. I don't want to help you because I can barely understand what you're saying. Straight into nothing. Mm-hmm. No minecart ride. I guess it's not Donkey Kong Country. Boulders. Oh, well, there's a crap load of them. Zovando. Yeah, what do we got so far? Yeah, character builder. She has 9. Savannah's got 19. Oh, I should be able to get something out of 19. Let's see. Hit the hay. Ooh, boy, it's so expensive. Yeah, well, I'm surprised it's giving me a tutorial. It's not like I haven't been here. Got 16. What's this next one? His next one is... Oh. Oh, that's right. It's 18. Yeah. I've got 12, which is basically nothing. Lots of bombs. Or boulders. We got 9. Oh, I don't think 9 gets you shit. Not a lot. Wow, oh crap. What? Oh. Sacrifice itself to bring in 2 more people, but that's, yeah. It's a pretty good trade-off. Pepped. Should I try to defeat them all, or... I mean, they're not hard, but they do take up a bunch of magic, and... yeah, they do take up a bunch of MP to fight, even though they're not difficult, enemies. I have no idea if the boss is going to be, all that difficult either. But I am running out of stuff. Got 6 of them. Oh, I'm really the only one using magic all the time. Okay, It's actually still a pretty catchy tune. Grumble, grumble. I'm under strict orders from the boss not to let anyone pass. Grumble. I'm not going to roll over anyone. Get out of here before I blow up my top. Okay. Oh, can I really not fight him? Okay. Let's see here. is really hurting. Alright, big boy. Wow, feel that. Sure, that's some rare old power coursing through me veins. I'm impressed a feckless looking sort of as yourself made it this far. I'm Maeve, the warrior queen. Have you seen me lovely rock bombs? They're a sight prettier than them stupid rainbow rocks. I tell ye, they were useless things, so they were. Sure, they didn't even explode. But there'll be an almighty explosion soon enough. This place is going sky high any second. The mine and everything in it. It'll be beautiful, and I won't let you stand in the way of it. Oh, wow, yeah, nothing what I imagined you were going to look like. It seems that defeating Maeve has caused the rock bombs to turn back into rainbow rocks. It would probably be a good idea to let the man at the entrance to the mine know what's happened. Sure, me head's splitting. What did I do? What was I thinking? You'll be wanting to know me name, I suppose. Well, I'm Maeve. I can't for the life of me tell ye why I was acting like that, but all I know is you saved me from myself, so you did. The other day, I was in the mine checking all was in order when I came across a monster like which I'd never seen. And do you know what it whispered to me in my ear? It asked me what I was doing, wasting my time trying to protect people. Told me that deep down I didn't want to help folks at all. That I wanted to destroy things. Said I should embrace that side of myself. After that, I don't remember a whole lot. Must have cast some kind of spell on me and turned me into that thing. I wanted to destroy everything all of a sudden. I even set around trying to ruin the miners' livelihoods by turning the rainbow rocks into monsters. Ah, did you ever hear the like of it? It's been like a bad dream. But now, thanks to yourself, I've woken from the nightmare. I'm a human once again. Thank goodness. And it's no fun thinking you're a monster, believe me. I'm eternally grateful to ye, so I am. Thanks for stopping me and helping me remember me true self. Did you remember how to speak English without your crappy accent? What have I done? Sure, I'm no better than a monster, but is that all I am? Ignore me, it's nothing. Go and tell the miners their precious rainbow rocks are back. They'll be chuffed. You can be sure of that. Oh, I should have went to that one last fight. Oh well. Can't do anything about it now. Oh, is the metal slime in there? Ah, great. Why is not safe anywhere around here? There you are, you made it back in one piece, and it looks like you taught whatever devil that was doing this the error of its ways. Well, whatever you did, it seemed to have worked. Them awful bomb things have changed back into rainbow rocks. You saved the day, so you did. Here, take this, you've earned it. It receives a cautery sword. This is the only place in the world you find green gems. No matter what's ailing you, the little beauties will have you fixed up in no time flat. Mining them's our bread and butter, you know. When the rock bombs appeared, it was curtains for all of us. Thanks a million. We'll never forget what you did for us. Sure, you're a hero. So you are. Now mind how you go. Give me some of that ale, ale Kieran Rock. Might come in handy. Let's see, I don't think there was anything here. Yeah. Leave? No, don't leave. There's not a normal save in here? I thought there was. Save is not close. Let's see, where's the nearest camp? It's all the way across the bridge. It's pretty amazing they added that that little bit of 16-bit content. It's kind of cool. You're visiting areas in previous Dragon Quest games. I know, I said we're going to be playing the 3D version of this game, and then I ended up playing the 8-bit minigames. Alright, why don't we stop it there for today. This is audap. You've been watching Dragon Quest XI's Echoes of Elusive's Age on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.